smart rappers who became super rich. The rap music scene is one that is well recognized for spending a lot of money. Rappers have a reputation for living opulent lifestyles that revolve around drugs, women, parties, and pricey jewelry. However, all that money spent has led to the creation of another well-known fact regarding rappers. They always eventually become bankrupt. Almost all of them, that is. Only a select few people are able to keep and even increase their fortune. It's a little difficult to believe, I know, but how exactly did these rappers have such pricey rap lives and still become wealthy? We're going to look into it. Welcome to Best Wonders, where today we'll be showing you some smart rappers who became super rich. But before we continue, be sure to like, subscribe, and click that notification bell so you get more videos like this. Now, let's move on to the video. Number 26. T.I. $50 million. T.I. has been establishing his reputation since 1999. He certainly stands out in the rap business when he goes by his second handle, T.I.P. He has 3 #1 albums, 7 top 5 albums, and multiple television appearances. With his name in the title, he has appeared in various acting roles. He even made an appearance in Marvel's Ant-Man, proving his importance. He has been into confrontations with more celebrities than you can count, has been accused of sexual assault, and is currently under fire for checking his daughter's virginity every year, just like most rap artists. Number 25. Rapper and entrepreneur Chamillionaire, who has a net worth of $50 million, also goes by the stage name Mixtape Messiah. However, he is perhaps best known to you as a founding member of the color-changing clique. He certainly could have made enough money from his music career alone, but he also made the decision to start a tour bus business, and it appears to be doing well. Although his current estimated net worth is $50 million, he does appear to spend a significant portion of that sum on custom vehicles. Number 24. Wiz Khalifa. $60 million. Wiz Khalifa, who is only 33 years old, doesn't need an introduction. Since the publication of his hit, Black and Yellow, he has become a household figure. Even so, he has undoubtedly solidified his notoriety in the industry beyond his own immensely popular tunes. Additionally, he has collaborated with some of the greatest names in the industry, including Snoop Dogg and Miley Cyrus. He doesn't appear to have a side business, thus his $60 million came solely from rapping. Number 23. J. Cole. $60 million. Early in his career, J. Cole worked for JayZ's record company and put out mixtapes that garnered a lot of great critical praise. He is currently regarded as one of his generation's most important rappers. He hasn't given up though. While he is still rapping, he has also launched his own record company, Dreamville Records, which undoubtedly increases his income. It appears that he is also using his $60 million to carry out charitable actions. In fact, he converted the house he grew up in North Carolina into a free housing for single mothers. Number 22. Rev Run. $60 million. Even those who are unaware of Rev Run are likely familiar with Run DMC. They are among the greatest rap acts of all time, but you can bet he didn't believe it was sufficient. Despite all of Run DMC's popularity, Rev Run has a ton of other side jobs. In addition to being a DJ and producer, he has more television than is reasonable, and even includes his name in the title of the show. Additionally, if you're thinking the Rev in his name is a hoax, rest assured it's not the case. He truly goes by the name Reverend Run and is a licensed pastor. Number 21. Nas. $70 million. Nas has a platinum gilded career. Naturally, I'm referring to his phenomenal success in the rap genre, where he has multi-platinum albums to his credit. But in terms of money, there was a point when his record sales were the only platinum he had. He genuinely experienced complete financial ruin at one time in his career. He has certainly recovered though. He has increased his fame as a businessman and investor in addition to his success in the rap game. He is currently worth almost $70 million when you factor in the profits from his illustrious rap career, his record company, the Fila sneaker store, and Mass Appeal magazine. That, in my opinion, is a comeback. Number 20. Will.I.Am, $75 million. With all the fame and fortune that the hip-hop group Black Eyed Peas brought him, Will.I.Am likely had enough money to quit and still live the rest of his life comfortably. He certainly didn't stop there though. He's had a really great solo career. He has, nonetheless, been enjoying himself immensely as a record producer. He has collaborated with some of the greatest artists in the industry, such as Lady Gaga, Justin Timberlake, Rihanna, Usher, and Britney Spears. Number 19. Kendrick Lamar, $75 million. Kendrick Lamar gained notoriety very instantly. Despite the fact that he hasn't been in the industry for very long, he's currently one of the most significant rappers of our time. That must be what occurs when you begin at the age of 16, I suppose. In 2011, The Game, Dr. Dre, and Snoop Dogg dubbed him the new king of the West Coast for his unwavering dedication to composing and performing music. Number 18. Akon, $80 million. Akon, a Senegalese American rapper, is well known in both rap and business. He owns a number of significant companies, including the record label Con Live and his own apparel line, Convict. Most likely, you also noticed him in his Pepsi soccer advertisement. Additionally, he launched Akon Lighting Africa, a charitable organization with lofty goals to provide solar energy to underdeveloped nations in Africa. Since then, he has made it a for-profit company in an effort to provide good jobs for those who are in need of them. Number 17. Timbaland, $85 million. It's difficult to say what Timbaland is best known for. As a rapper, performer, composer, and record producer, he has achieved great success. In all of those fields, he has a fair amount of influence. However, he does appear to possess almost superhuman abilities for producing success in all genres of music. He has worked with some of the biggest names in the rap industry, such as JayZ, Ludacris, and Snoop Dogg to make songs for them. He later ventured in other genres with equal success, producing songs for Madonna, Beck, Justin Timberlake, and Bjork. Number 16. Nicki Minaj, $85 million. This list merely serves to highlight the fact that male artists predominate in rap. Nicki Minaj, a Trinidadian, hasn't let that stand in the way of her though. She has established herself as one of the most well-known figures in the industry and has achieved more smash successes than the majority of artists across all genres. She has worked with well-known artists like Lil Wayne, Drake, Tyga, Chris Brown, Rihanna, and Madonna during the course of her music career. She also manages to maintain a reasonably successful modeling career. Number 15. Pitbull, $100 million. Pitbull was a touch late to the game when he first appeared in 2004, but that didn't matter. With more than one great hit, he quickly rose to the top of the charts in more than 20 countries, making him one of the most well-known figures in the industry. He watched Sesame Street to learn English, but it doesn't seem to have stopped him from writing songs. However, he hasn't limited himself to rapping. He now has a vodka line of his own, which sounds like something every rapper needs. He currently ranks among the top 15 richest rappers in the world. Number 14. Birdman, $100 million. Birdman has the means to put on a show that is quite showy. He's obviously best recognized for his career in rap music, but he's accomplished much more than that. He's also a business owner, executive producer, investor, and producer of records. For one individual to maintain, that is a lot of job titles, but he doesn't appear to be having any issues. Number 13. LL Cool J, $120 million. As well as being a rapper, LL Cool J is a well-known actor. Only a few people experience that kind of accomplishment in two completely different fields, but he has seemed at ease in both. But he's more than just an NCIS Los Angeles star and a pioneer of pop rap. In addition to becoming a successful novelist, record producer, and businessman, he also has his own clothing line. I bet you were unaware of that. Number 12. Swizz Beats, $150 million. Swizz Beats has the appearance of a man with numerous passions. Of course, we are all familiar with him through his work as a rapper, DJ, and record producer in the music business. But he wisely capitalized on that success and increased his wealth through a succession of astute financial decisions, which appears to be the secret to avoiding financial ruin in the rap industry. His Reebok collections were such a great hit that he is now the company's vice president. He also has a strong interest in collecting art, which some people consider to be a wise financial move. Number 11. Lil Wayne, $150 million. Lil Wayne's career has been quite distinctive. He signed up with Cash Money Records in 1991 when he was only 9 years old. Although it is not unexpected that he was the label's youngest employee, it is surprising that he was so talented at such a young age. Since then, he hasn't slowed down and remains one of the most well-known figures in the industry, which explains why so many other well-known figures appear to like working with him. His lengthy career has so far brought about $150 million for him. If you believe we have covered all of the notable individuals, you are mistaken. Rappers who are currently on the rise are true legends. Keep an eye out for number 1. Number 10. Snoop Dogg, $150 million. Snoop Dogg is a man of many monikers, but all of them only serve to highlight how well known he is because his followers will always be able to track him down. Dr. Dre first became aware of him back in 1992, and we're all very appreciative of it. He is undoubtedly a fan favorite in the rap game, having sold 35 million albums worldwide and sporting a line of marijuana-themed merchandise. It comes as a major surprise that he has managed to keep his net worth at $150 million because his reputation is entirely dependent on how much he spends or how much he smokes. I guess we just can't help giving him every last penny. Number 9. Ice Cube, $160 million. One of those individuals with talent to burn is Ice Cube. After making a reputation for himself with CIA and the NWA, and thanks to his success as a musician and rapper, the entire world is now familiar with him. Nobody could forget the classic album Straight Outta Compton. He has, however, also appeared in some of the most well-known movies of recent years, such as the contemporary classics Boys in the Hood, 21 and 22 Jump Street, Ride Along, and Anaconda. You'd think that would be sufficient, but he's also a film and record producer. He currently has a net worth of $160 million because it appears that he is successful in all of his endeavors. Number 8. Drake, $180 million. Did you know that Canadian rap superstar Drake began his career in acting? Before turning to rap, he appeared as a lead in the teen drama Degrassi: The Next Generation. Even while he still has time for acting occasionally, these days most people know him as a composer, rapper, and record producer. He also has more music awards than you can imagine. Number 7. Pharrell Williams, $200 million. One of the most well-known figures in the industry, Pharrell Williams is another rapper who has achieved success in a variety of industries. He runs his own record label, of course, but he's also an accomplished film producer. And don't forget that he wrote the music for the first 2 Despicable Me movies, which might be enough to make someone famous. Additionally, he is the owner of the multimedia company I Am Mother, which produces art, music, fashion, and entertainment. Number 6. Master P, $200 million. Master P used to play basketball, but these days he is best known as a rapper, actor, businessman, author, and record producer. And that doesn't even include his charitable endeavors. How he manages to keep it all going has to be a mystery. He doesn't appear to be one of those rappers who will soon go bankrupt. Number 5. Eminem, $230 million. Although Eminem is the most famous white rapper of all time, he wasn't always that well liked. He began with rap battles in Detroit, but things didn't turn out the way he had intended. During those fights, he was subjected to a lot of racial slurs. He has also been vocal about experiencing bullying in school, but it appears that the challenges he endured as a young man influenced the creativity of his writing. Number 4. Dr. Dre, $780 million. Another extremely popular rapper and record producer, Dr. Dre first gained notoriety with the NWA before going solo and becoming one of the greatest record producers ever. But that's not his only ludicrously profitable endeavor. His well-known brand, Beats by Dr. Dre, is extremely well-liked. It is so well-liked, in fact, that Apple purchased it a few years ago for the astounding price of $3 billion. Number 3. Sean Combs, $900 million. Sean Combs may be better known to you as Diddy or Puff Daddy. He had a challenging upbringing. He was born and raised in New York when his father was killed when he was just 3 years old. But his life has significantly changed since then. He graduated and became vice president only a year after leaving college to intern at a record label. He's one of the most well-known people alive right now. We all assumed he would be extremely wealthy given his level of popularity, and for a while, he held the record of being the richest rapper in the entire world. Before other rappers began finding success in businesses rather than rapping, that is. Combs continues to be one of the busiest men in the business, balancing his work in rapping, record production, acting, songwriting, and a flourishing business career. Number 2. JayZ, $1.3 billion. The first rapper to reach $1 billion in sales is JayZ. Despite having a successful career as a rapper, the majority of his wealth came from wise investments. But he wasn't always leading a happy life. He had more of his fair share of drug dealing expertise and grew up in a very hazardous part of Brooklyn, New York. But he made it huge when his debut album went platinum in 1996 and sold over 1 million copies. He currently has his hands in a ton of ventures, including record labels, clothing companies, nightclubs, and more. All the enterprises that rappers adore. Number 1. Kanye West, $6.6 to $10 billion. One of the most well-known personalities in the world is without a doubt Kanye West. Kanye is doing the exact opposite of some rappers who achieved star-level popularity while yet going bankrupt. He continues to have a significant presence in the music industry as a rapper, songwriter, and record producer. But since Yeezy became a household name in its own right, his entrepreneurial and fashion design endeavors have significantly boosted his financial situation. You're mistaken if you believe that he cannot be far wealthier than JayZ. Kanye takes tremendous pains to demonstrate his fortune and is quite serious about the world knowing exactly how much he is worth, perhaps a little more than he ought to. He recently asserted that he is worth $10 billion. Although we can't confirm it, documents from Forbes show that Kanye is currently worth at least $6.6 billion. He has struggled with this for years because, according to him, Forbes consistently understates his true net worth. Whatever the actual sum may be, only Kanye is capable of managing this kind of wealth. Were any of your favorite artists on this list? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and ring that notification bell for more of the world's best wonders.